going on, Justin?
Not much. What's going on
Good to
with
see you. Look at us just sitting on a couch in front of a bunch of people.
That's right.
You know?
You do.
You know, you've got a little bit of a glow to you, my friend.
I do.
You've got that new dad glow going on.
Is it a glow?
Yeah, oh, it's there. It's there. How you feeling?
I feel. Oh.
Look at this. Come on.
It's like a sitcom from the '70s. Like, oh. It feels great.
Yeah.
It's difficult to encapsulate, obviously, in any amount of time. But yeah, I feel fantastic. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, I was saying to you earlier, I think there's a sort of a before being a father and an after being a father. And don't you feel like you feel it almost immediately?
Yeah. Someone was smart enough to say, to remind myself when he was born, to sort of put myself in my body and recognize that moment when he came out. And you do feel like your DNA just starts flipping in a different way.
Yes.
The minute you lay eyes on him, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Yes. And everything in your life turns that way.
Yeah,
and away
exactly.
from yourself. It's
God,
beautiful.
I get to stop thinking about myself.
Finally.
Finally.
Took you a minute.
I know.
Now, this was crazy because I just mentioned The Devil Wears Prada 2. Had this amazing... Just going to keep saying that for applause.
Devil Wears Prada 2.
Yeah, there it is.
You're supposed to...
Had this extravagant, amazing premiere
over
here
the top.
in New York City. And you and your lovely wife were there just days after the baby came.
Yeah. We weren't there very long.
Yeah.
We got there, and my wife, who's a miraculous person, of course, as every mother is, we didn't stay that long. We stayed made it almost through the movie, and then went to the car.
Slip out.
Yeah.
Especially, that's that gravitational pull.
Yeah,
The baby,
exactly.
we got to get out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
You look good. You're holding up well on the red carpet.
Thanks.
Even
Thanks
as
so
a new
much.
baby at home.
Thank
Incredible.
you. Yeah, I know.
Have you given any thought, Justin, about like what kind of dad you're going to be, maybe based on your own experience?
Hopefully a good one.
Well, let's start there. That's the baseline.
That's the baseline.
Yeah.
Just be there.
Yeah, but there's like a fun dad and there's like a disciplinary dad, you know, like that.
I think I'm going to be terrible in that I'm already wanting to spoil. Like, I want nothing more than him to sleep next to me.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I'm sure everyone who has kids has had that feeling where all I want to do is just, if he's feeling upset, is pull him into the bed. My wife is wanting to do sleep. There's a whole bunch of things, but I think I'm going to want to spoil him rotten.
Yeah.
Which that'll be the hardest thing to resist. I think.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just
I
do
think
it.
why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
I mean, so what?
Indulge.
Yeah.
What about you as a kid? I'm curious what kind of kid you were. Troublemaker, good kid?
I was very much a troublemaker.
Were you?
Yeah. Well, I was diagnosed with, which back then was called ants in your pants, but turns out is like an ADHD. I was very hyperactive and very reactive in school. So, and based on how much he was kicking when he was in the womb, we were like, oh, I think we got an ants in your pants in there. Yeah. So yeah, I got into a fair amount of trouble when I was a kid.
You?
Yeah, not bad trouble and not good trouble. I was just difficult to wrangle. I managed to find my way to a lot of very special classes. You know, you're in class and you're like, well, now you're going to go to this class with much older kids who are being held back. You know, and so is that kind of a vibe? Yeah.
I got it. Well, you've
Got
made your way through it.
I made my way
Look
through
at
it.
you.
Now the arts. You know.
That's right.
I was definitely not going to be in finance.
No, I don't think either of us is cut out for it.
Yeah, exactly.
You went to a school that didn't give grades. Is that true?
I did.
Yeah.
I went to a lot of schools, but I finally bounced into one, which was a really great school, a boarding school up in Williamstown, Massachusetts, which was very kind of sort of had teachers, but had no grades. It had no sort of test. It was very paper heavy, very reading heavy, but it was but the kids sort of all, you know, chopped the wood to heat the classrooms. They shoveled the walks. They made the meals. It was a wonderful, wonderful school. It sounds like a prison when you describe it. Yeah, exactly. Make the license plates and but it was a great school, and it turned out a very liberal arts school, and did incredible plays, and that was sort of my first little foray into acting, and also painting and all these other.
Well, I was going to ask you, how do you get from that rambunctious kind of childhood that you described? How do you find acting and make it a career?
You know, I credit my mother, who, when she knew I was not going to be a scientist, she if I wanted to pick up crayons, she put paper in front of me. If I wanted to do a play, she drove me to the, she really, they say you have to sort of listen to what your kids want to be.
Yeah.
She really tuned in to what I wanted to be.
And a good lesson from Mom about what kind of dad you want to be, too.
Yeah.
All right, sit tight, Justin. We got a lot more to talk to you about.
Can't wait.
This guy is so busy. We're going to take a commercial break, and we've got an audience member who can help us get there.
Hi, Willie. I'm Laura. I'm a personal trainer from Ireland. Justin, I love the show Running Point. I actually run drills with my clients where I chase them. It's somewhat terrifying when an Irish woman comes after you with this accent, but it definitely gets them in great shape. More with Justin and Willie after the break.
Welcome back. I'm Willie Geist in for Kelly today. I've got Justin Theroux here. That's a look at season 2 of his show, Running Point, that you can see on Netflix. Congratulations on season 2.
Thank you.
So for people who haven't seen season 1 or just going to start now and get caught up, tell us a little bit about that guy we saw in that scene. Your character.
That guy is a wonderful, terrible person. He's the brother to Kate Hudson. All those guys are brothers in the show. And we are sort of a basketball franchise family that owns a fictional team called the Waves, aka maybe the Lakers. And I'm sort of this drug addicted sort of miscreant, So I'm. It's a really fun character to play. He's just he's a terrible person, and but in the best fun way.
Do we see any redemption for him here in
No.
season 2?
No.
Nothing.
No. No, he gets sober at the end of season 1, then gets out, gets unsober, hires a sober minder who ends up becoming his drug dealer.
Oh, man.
It works out for him.
Possibly irredeemable.
It's one of those guys that succeeds the worse his life gets.
Right. Now, this, as you said, it's about an NBA team, a fictional NBA team. Are you a sports guy at all? Like
No.
a fan? No.
No, not at all.
Don't
I'm really
follow-
not.
No.
Our friend Jimmy Kimmel one time
Yeah.
pranked me. He was like, I went on his show and he goes, do you know what running point means? And I go, no. I mean, it's like a business term, right? He's like, no, it's a basketball term, idiot. And I had no clue what it meant.
Which is the title of your show.
Yeah, the title of the show is Running Point.
Well, you've walked right into our little game that we put together for you.
Oh.
Since you don't know what running point means, I've got a couple other sports terms just to see if you know. Let's start with hockey.
Great.
Do you know what
I love hockey.
Do you know what the 5-hole is?
No. Do not know.
The 5-hole is the open space between the goalie's pads. So if you score 5-hole, you go right between his
5-hole.
legs.
Why did you say it?
There you go.
I thought you said
Your buddy Arnett's going to be mad you didn't
By the way,
know that
we have
one.
a whole text chain that goes whenever there's like a big sporting event. The guys from Smartless, Will Arnett, Jason Bateman, those guys, they know that I don't follow sports, but I will always chime in, and I'll just cut and paste something from the sports page about like
that's great.
a pitcher. I'll be like, oh, did you see Rodriguez? He really did that, and like in the third and then they light me on fire.
You just give them in-depth analysis, ripped right out of the paper.
ChatGPT is good for it too. Yeah.
That's amazing. All right, let's try another one. I think you're going to know this one. What's a southpaw? Baseball, boxing, or life?
Oh, it could be baseball, and it could be boxing, couldn't it?
Yes.
Southpaw in boxing, I know because I box all the time.
Yeah, this guy.
I'm really good at it. Southpaw is when you punch with your left.
Bam! A lefty. A lefty. You're doing great.
Doing great.
Last one.
I barely went to school.
At the prison camp.
At the prison camp. That's right.
In football, what is a pick six?
Can I invent
Sure.
something?
Yeah.
Okay, so a pick six. All right, so you got 3 guys who are here, right? And the 3 guys are over here. And so when you're playing opposite offense, probably.
Yeah.
So you're going to pick 6 of those guys. You're going to run.
Wait, I like yours
those
better,
guys,
actually.
right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like you get to pick 6 of the guys. It's actually an interception return for 6 points, a touchdown.
I was testing you.
Yours is better.
I was testing you.
I mentioned The Devil Wears Prada 2. Mm-hmm. What can you say about your character and your role in this film?
I play, I'm a new addition to the cast, and I play Emily Blunt's, I guess, love interest. But he's not a great guy. And he's a tech billionaire who's trying to get into media, who's terrible. I don't know if anyone comes to mind when you think of tech billionaires who are terrible. But he is one of those. And but he's obviously a send-up of that. And
You seem to delight in playing characters like this.
this guy was great.
Yeah.
He had we had this. I don't even know if there's pictures released of him yet, but he has like I have the worst hair in the world. It's so great. I had to wear a bald pate, and then they put this like thinning hair wig on me with this like thing, and I'm like really fat at the beginning of it, and then I get on steroids or something. I don't know. And so I like straighten up.
What's
but
it
I-
like to be a part of this thing that is so highly anticipated, and the first one is so beloved and has held up so well through all these
It's
years?
the funnest. I mean, obviously, it's the funnest job in the world. You know, because you're working with like, you know, gunslingers as actors.
Yeah.
Every single one of them from top to bottom. Tucci, then Meryl Streep, who's a pretty good actress, and
on her way. She's on her way.
she's good. And then Emily Blunt, who is one of the funniest women on the planet, and then Stanley Tucci, who we shot a lot of it in Italy, and so I was like, do you want to come to Italy? Do you want to work one day a week for 4 weeks or something? And you're like, yes. And then you go, and then Tucci takes you to a restaurant, and he makes martinis like before we're even wrapped. And it's
Oh,
like
my
pouring.
gosh.
It was like heaven. Then
Yeah.
we go to Lake Como. It was just the best.
Like summer camp.
Yeah, it was
Stanley
so
Tucci.
fabulous.
Incredible. All right, we're going to hold on to you for one more segment.
Great.
Hope you didn't have plans today.
Yeah. No, I got none.
Another
we need
short
that.
break. Running Point, which again means to control the game as a point guard, is out now on Netflix and The Devil Wears Prada 2 in theaters everywhere starting Friday. We got a little game coming up next with Justin. We'll be right back. Justin, not only a great actor, a gifted writer as well, true Hollywood talent. So we wanted to play a game all about the Hollywood classics. This is Sneak Peek.
Sneak peek.
Oh, Lord, are you here even when Kelly isn't?
Well, I certainly am, Willie. I am here. I'm also there. I am everywhere. How you fellas doing down there?
We're doing great. Thank
Yeah.
you, God.
Thanks, God. Yeah.
Well, I am very excited to play this game today. Now, in today's game, I'm going to read a tiny description of an Oscar-winning film. I'll add on to the description a couple of times if no one guesses. Just hit your button and give it a shot if you do know. But be careful, because you can only try to answer once.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
ready. Do we do hands behind?
Here we go.
This feels like a sport. This is close.
Oh, good. Then you won't know an answer to a single
Oh,
Just not a single thing.
Come on, give it up for God. Nice, God.
Well, God is more on your side.
Come on now, God's just playing. I work
believe you
in
have time for
mysterious
this,
ways,
God. There's a
Justin.
lot
I
going
work
on in
in
the world.
mysterious ways. Okay, here's your first question. A boy from Alabama just keeps running.
Oh.
Willie,
Forrest Gump.
here's Forrest Gump. Look at that. And you're on the board, just like that. Here's your next question. A guy opens a gin joint in Morocco.
Oh. Casablanca?
Justin,
Casablanca, right?
that's it. You got it. And you are
Hey, you're on the board.
On the board.
You're in.
Nice work, Justin. We got ourselves a tie. Here's your next question. A man asks his savant brother how many toothpicks were dropped. Justin.
Rain Man.
He's hot now.
It
He's
is
hot.
Rain Man. Definitely
All
is
right,
Rain
all
Man.
right. Justin's dialed in. Here we
He
go.
is dialed in. I remember that Judge Wapner. I love that show. Remember Doug Llewellyn and his weird hair? Okay, here's
Yes,
the next
I
question.
do.
A boxer in Philly works out to Eye of the Tiger.
Rocky.
Willie.
Rocky.
It's Rocky. You got it. That's right.
Needed that one. Needed that one.
Love that film, Rocky. Okay. Got ourselves a
Tiebreaker?
tie here. This next question could be for everything. It's not, but it could be.
What do we win?
That's
A vagabond who draws nudes in Paris gets on a big boat.
Oh.
Titanic.
Willie.
Titanic.
Okay, that's right. Still say there was plenty of room on that piece of driftwood, girl.
That's the question. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, here's the next one. A woman chooses the life path that leads to owning a laundromat.
Could you
But
repeat the clue?
she has tax problems and hot dog fingers in a parallel universe. Willie.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Yes.
Everything, everywhere, all at once Excuse me. That sound means there is time for just one more question. This is winner take all for the last question.
Great.
Why not? I'm just making things up as I go.
Okay.
A former psychiatrist likes fava beans and Chianti too much. Willie,
I guess you got it. Never mind. You know what? I'll see you later. I gotta go.
He's leaving. Silence of the Lambs.
it is time for the land. Come on. now. That's all she wrote.
For the opponent. A big thanks to God. Thank you, God. Everybody, one more time for Justin Theroux. Running Point Season 2 is on Netflix, and The Devil Wears Prada 2 is in theaters everywhere this Friday.
Thank you guys so much.